Fred, it's not your first match in the Shell's Wonderful World of Golf. You've played 2 matches, 2 great victories before against Norman and Floyd. What about a match against your friend and the legendary Tom Watson today?
I'm very much looking forward to playing Tom. Admired his game my first few years on tour, and then got to play with him quite a few times, and today is just another time where it'll be fun and challenging. He's obviously playing very well, and looking forward to trying to hang in with him today.
Now, Tom, you need no introduction in Ireland. You're classified as an honorary Irishman. You've had a love affair with this...
I accept that, Roddy.
And let's hear your Irish accent.
Top of the morning to you.
You've had a love affair with golf in Ireland for many years. Well, tell me about that.
Well, it was because of Sandy Tatum, who introduced me to Ballybunion in 1981 prior to the Open at Royal St. George's. We played on a beautiful day and had to go out and play some more after lunch. And I knew at that time that this was a course that I'd always want to come back to. And as a result, I've played many other courses, links courses in Ireland, and I've always enjoyed them, and especially enjoy the people here.
Good. Now, the match today in Mount Juliet against Fred. You've played one match before against Nicholas. You lost that. What about taking on Fred today?
Well, I hope it's the 3rd time's the charm with Fred. That's what I hope.
Yeah.
Well, the format of the match today is 18-hole stroke play. The winner will receive $100,000. The runner-up $50,000, and it'll be played under the rules of the Royal and Ancient. It gives me particular pleasure in this moment to introduce the referee to the match, a man who's played the Shell's Wonderful World of Golf way back in Ireland in 1963. In fact, he was the only amateur ever to play in the 108 matches of this series. He's the president of Mount Juliet. He's an ex-captain of the Royal and Ancient, and he also happens to be my father, Joe Carr.
Oh, Joe.
I hope you had a good game. Fred, you're
I'm calling.
In the air.
Heads.
Hey, the is, you have the choice.
I'll let him hit first.
Thank you.
Good luck to you both.
I'm sorry.
Good luck, both.
Well, Tom Watson to hit first. What about this first hole here, Roddy?
The opening hole at Mount Juliet, 363 yards, designed by Jack really to get you off to a gentle start to the round. Generous fairway, plenty of width, no real trouble, and a hole which the pros will be looking to birdie.
No mercy, Freddie. I'm
Oh, so Tom is really out for it, huh? No mercy. Oh. Nice gray day. Beautiful day for Ireland. And a good gallery on hand.
very nice.
Beautifully placed by Tom Watson.
All right.
Now, Fred.
Perfect there, Freddie.
Thanks, Tom. Hang on. Oh, we got him.
And hang on it does in the fairway for Freddie. So both players successfully off the first tee. And we are back at Mount Juliet on the fairway of the first hole. Second shots. Tom Watson to hit first.
Now, he's only got about 90 yards here with a wedge. Punched it in low with spin. Not a great result, left it a little bit short.
You like this club?
Yes.
Now, Fred had a big tee shot here. He's only got 79 yards left, and he's going with the sand wedge. Expect we might see Fred send this in airmail.
Get up.
Soft, high floater. Oh, beautiful shot.
Here. Yeah, they're coming after me.
This course, designed by Jack Nicklaus, it opened in 1991 and has held 3 Irish Opens. 4 great players hold the course record at 65, and it'll cost you $110 to play here. First prize today is $100,000. The runner-up, of course, gets $50,000. A tie will result in an even split of the money. Now here's Tom Watson for birdie.
Now he's got about a 25-footer up and across the slope. Greens are a little bit slower than normal after the heavy shower of rain early this morning. So we can afford to be aggressive on this. Yeah, kept it on the high side. Stone dead. Now Fred, of course, has had the benefit of watching almost a similar line that Tom, so he's got about 12 foot. Very holeable. Oh, just didn't have enough legs.
Yeah.
So 2 pars on the first hole, and both players are at even par. As we move to the second hole at Mount Juliet, a par 4 of 414 yards. Both players have hit their tee shots. Watson to play first.
Tom having a good look at this one. He bit off a little too much at the corner there, and he's left himself in a very awkward position. He's got a scruffy old lie in the rough. It's wet. He's got the tree to go over. Didn't come out all that well, but he played it on the left side for safety.
Out of there. Horrible line going.
Yes, indeed, about 30, 35 feet away.
Yes, good commercial defensive shot.
Much more I could do out of that lie.
Now Fred, wind a little bit downwind, it's gusting up a little bit now. Pin in the middle of the green, no great problem for Fred. And a huge crowd gathering around here, all coming from 12 o'clock mass in the local village.
Fight.
Oh, magnificent. Great shot.
You got there, huh?
Yeah.
It did indeed. We asked Tom Watson to talk a little bit about Freddie's marvelous swing.
Freddie's swing is unique. He grips the club a lot stronger than most people would say for a conventional grip, but he makes a huge shoulder turn and generates a tremendous amount of club head speed with his transfer of his weight. I marvel at that, and I think he has a unique swing all his own.
Well, we all marvel at it, Tom. It's so languid and lovely to look at. Tom Watson 2-putted for par. Now Freddie trying to convert with a birdie. So a par for Fred Couples and a par for Tom Watson. And at the end of 2 holes, both players are even par. Tell us about it, Roddy.
This third hole, par 3, enters a particularly picturesque part of the estate down in a little valley. And as you can see, Nicholas has created a huge water feature in front of the green. It can play about a 6 or 7 iron again, depending on the wind. And of course, the key here is the pin position on the left-hand side, tempting the golfer once again, and in that bunker on the right to catch the coward, as we say.
Yeah, have a little fun with this one, Roddy. Beautiful hole. Tom Watson still with the honors.
Yes, he's elected to play a 7 iron, but again, the wind gusting. Imperative to get the distance right here.
Get out, honey.
Well, a little bit of safety first for Tom, long and right, but it's early days in this match.
A little too far.
Now Fred going with an 8 iron. Because he hits the ball so high with the wind behind him, it should be just about perfect.
Sit down.
Oh, yes, brave shot from Couples, and he's been rewarded. Another chance for a birdie.
Third hole in a row for Freddie in birdie range. Now Tom Watson.
He's left himself all 35 feet, slightly downhill again. Didn't get the pace right at all on the last one. It'll be interesting to see if he can get the feel. I'm not sure he's hit that hard enough.
Short turn here.
Yes, they look a lot faster than they actually are. That rain yesterday and early this morning has slowed them down considerably.
But the rain hasn't kept the people away, right down to the water's edge. As they look across now for Freddie Couples' putt.
Now he's got really his third opportunity here to take the lead. 12 foot, a little bit of a barrel on this one, coming off a bump. Oh, he shaved it. Three solid, perfect pars for Couples. Tom left with his testing little 4-footer. I remember Eamon Darcy, one of the great Irish players, told me recently he's about the same age as Tom. He said, I'm getting real tired of these 4- and 5-footers, and I'm sure Tom's getting tired of this length of putt in his life.
Well, that ought to make him a little less tired, Roddy. Nice par for Tom Watson. And so at the end of 3 holes of play, they're all even, but Freddie has missed 3 golden opportunities for birdie. That brings us to the 4th hole. What's this one like, Roddy?
Jack, this 4th hole, still in the picturesque valley, probably provides the most difficult driving test on the golf course. The players have got to carry that little tree on the corner. You see the river working its way up the left-hand side. They've got to carry it out there about 230. Interesting to see if they select to drive it or to hit it 1 iron. If they do that and get it out there, they have a second shot to a green which is again well protected by water. They'll be hitting no more than an 8 or a 9 iron here. But a hole which many consider to be the signature hole here at Mount Juliet.
And still holding the honor, Tom Watson with a 3-wood. He's let that one go out to the right. Coming in. Nope, hits the tree, and there it is. On the hillside in the rough.
What did it do, Bruce?
Right where he is, just past that tree.
Not a very enviable position to be in.
Around the tree, I believe.
Also a 3-wood for Fred. Probably aim a bit more left than Tom, but it's hard because there's that river creeping up the left-hand side with those rushes at about 210 to 15 yards from the tee.
Thanks, Tom. Get left. Get left, honey. Left.
Another fine tee shot by Fred Couples. This is what he has left. So once again, Couples putting the pressure on Tom Watson as Tom falters off the tee. He's in the right rough. What's he got there, Roddy?
Ain't that one.
Oh, Tom, after taking a long look at this one, only got 150 yards. He's got to hit a 7 iron. He's gone at the pin. It's an incredibly brave shot, but... Oh, what a golf shot.
Is this guy's the toughest player. He's better from the rough than I am from the fairways. Thanks. $110 unit?
Yes.
Great shot.
Thank you.
110, Joey?
Yes.
Just a clipsy, huh?
Right.
Playing short?
Yes.
Tom, I didn't think that shot was on. I didn't think you could squeeze it beneath the trees. And did you decide to go for it?
Well, I had to go for it. It looked like either that or have to chip out to the side over here and then wait for Fred to knock it up there close.
Yes, Fred's got a wedge. Big tee shot. Leaked it a little right.
Nice
Is it
straight.
enough? Oh, it is. He held his breath on that one.
What'd you hit back there, 9?
No, it's 7.
Wow. Well, it came out of there. Sweet.
After that great second shot at Tom's, he's left himself yet another 30 to 35 footer. Should be getting the pace of the greens by this time. Yes, a little more positive on that one.
Look out. Look out.
Oh,
Great putt.
that's more like the old Watson.
Indeed, Roddy. Good firm putt, that one. And now Fred Couples for his 4th straight birdie attempt.
Is it enough legs? No, not quite positive enough.
And as members of the Ballylynch stud move to the next tee, Fred Couples and Tom Watson remain at even par after 4 holes. We are now at the par 3-6, 222 yards. Tom Watson with the honor. That music is coming from the band up at the clubhouse.
Well, it's not an Irish jig, but Tom has found himself being able to dance. Well, they do say Ireland's a place to come if you want to have a party, but you don't expect it on the 6th tee.
I didn't know he could jig.
This is what you're wanting, wasn't it, Freddie?
Yeah, this is
Want
it.
something to smooth it out a little bit. Oily.
Oily.
Now, just watch the reset and concentration. That's been one of his great assets over the years, being able to switch on those steely eyes.
And in the bunker.
Which bunker was it in? First bunker.
No, carried it in the backwards.
Well, Fred doesn't need any music to loosen him up, that's for sure. He's a loses player and loses a goose. That's the thing the Irish people love about Fred. He's so laid back. He gets it so far. He's decided to try and go with a 2-iron here. I don't know whether he can make it up. But he struck that same line as Watson.
But not quite as far, just in between the two bunkers. About a hole high.
Stay on the bank. That's a problem.
So Watson from the bunker.
Now Watson's second shot at the 6th. Splash out. 30 yards of green to play with. Wants it to roll out. Oh, gorgeous little shot.
Thank you.
Now Fred, these are the shots that you remember Fred Couples playing. He loves them. Look at him down on the steel. Sand wedge. It's just so natural for him. Look. Rolling its way on. Beautifully played. It makes it look so easy. And you see so many other players make it look so difficult.
Yeah.
Michael Watson, watching now as his father has this putt.
Now he's holed 3 or 4 of these to save par. Previous occasions. 7 foot, fairly straight. No, never got through the putt there. Annoyed at himself. And that's his first real mistake of the day. Now Fred will be beginning to think it's time to move ahead. He's had so many opportunities. Yes, finally Fred gets ahead with the par. Beautifully holed.
And the first change on our leaderboard. Fred Couples at even par, Tom Watson at 1 over. Both players par at the 7th hole. At the 8th hole, a par 5. Both players have hit their tee shots. What kind of a shot does Couples have, Roddy?
He's got quite a decent lie on the wet grass. He's decided to go with a 3-wood, 269 yards. He's got to get it coming out fast. Bunkers in front of the green. Usually pretty good at getting these to come out hot.
Whoa.
And that looks like a great golf shot. Oh, and a great round of applause. Fully appreciative of that golf shot.
Thank you.
So Fred Couples on and 2 at the par 5. Tom Watson now with his 3rd shot.
Now he's got himself a tricky little shot here. He's got to come over the knob of a bunker in front of the green. Only got about 60 yards sand wedge. Popped it up. Good as he could do from there.
So now Fred Couples for eagle. Oh, looking good.
Great ball. Thank you. A birdie. A birdie.
Nice birdie, Freddie.
Thank you. Knock in, Tom. Thank you. Few and far between lately.
Now Tom Watson for birdie.
the crowd love it. They know the steal of this man. Great save from Tom.
2 birdies on the hole. Fred Couples remains 1 shot ahead after 8 holes of play. Mount Juliet, a par 4 of 424 yards. Both players have hit their tee shots. This is Tom Watson's 2nd shot. He's got a 5-iron.
Down the shaft, punched it in. It looks very, very good. Didn't quite have enough club.
Fred Couples with a 6-iron.
Out of here. God. No, Joey. Yeah. Wow. Didn't it look like it's going a long way?
Indeed, I don't know why he didn't like that at first. It's another birdie opportunity for Fred Couples.
Struck it well. Oh, yes. 2 birdies in a row from Couples.
Thanks, Tom. Knock it in. Thank you.
He likes that.
Thanks. You getting on one or should I?
3 won 3 in a row.
Turkey? What do they call it? Turkey? And bowling?
Turkey.